You are a natural language learner, and you've got to stop waiting for the sign, for the perfect moment to start, and just trust the moment is now. And I'm going to guide you through a process that will help you wake up your innate language learning abilities that we all have when we are babies, and we sometimes forget as we get older. As the mental noise gets so loud, it takes over the innate brilliance that is ours at our core when we are in our purest energy, the essence of us, in contact with our joy, and really just open and curious to learn. Because that's all it takes to learn a language, to be open and curious and listening. And we need to be really intentional about the fact that we want to learn. Okay, so you could watch a Netflix series, a whole series, if you like, in your target language with subtitles or without them, whatever. But it won't really go in as much if you're not intentional about the fact that you want to learn, you want to broaden your vocab, you want to learn like a sponge, soaking up the new words and the new ways of using the words that you hear. And so you don't need another textbook, you don't need another app, you don't need another evening class or lesson or course online. All you need is to wake up that innate curiosity of yours, that joy that is yours, that is unique to you, and bring that into your language learning in whatever way feels right to you. So if you're learning Spanish and you're feeling stuck and you need a little help, in my book, Heartful Spanish, your joyful path to fluency, I help you unravel those mental patterns that have got you stuck learning a language. Typical things that people say to themselves. We often think about when we think that we're no good at languages. You know, either we're no good, we've got no time, we're too busy, our memory's no good, the vocab never sticks, all these kind of things. They're in here, and you don't need another book. You don't even need my book. You have these answers within you, and I'm here to help you wake up those abilities. And I'm going to do it to the best of my abilities. I'm Louisa. I'm a translator and a creator of language learning materials with specialization in psychology and language learning. I've been trying to make this video for about 2 weeks now, and I keep procrastinating on it. And if you're procrastinating on your language learning, then there's definitely some similarities there. There's definitely a bit of a metaphor there for you. So I was waiting to do this video. I was like motivated. I get really inspired in some moments, and then my inner chatter, my inner voice starts putting a damper on it and making me think that I can't do it. The signs have got ridiculously, like laughably numerous and very timely in the last few days, especially. Last Friday, oh my goodness, my son was going off for an exam. He's doing the university entrance exams here in Spain at the moment, and so he went off up the road, and I stood at the window as I like to do, as a little gratitude practice, sending heart energy out to my son as he goes off for his day, and wishing him luck and all the rest of it. And at the window, as I got to the window, there was this butterfly just fluttering around, trying to get out desperately, flutter, 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 flutter. And it looks so exhausted, the poor thing. I was like, it's gonna give up any second now and just like lie dead on the floor. I tried to sort of waft it out. I didn't really like to touch it. I'm like a bit funny about insects, so I didn't want to touch it, but I was like wafting the air to try and help it get out into freedom, into the open window. It wasn't managing it. And by the way, I was in this state of nerves from seeing my son put his all into these university exams. Like, I'm not a helicopter mum, but I absorb other people's energy really quite strongly and emotions. And he's pretty calm about the whole thing. But I was like I was suffering inside. I haven't slept so well for various reasons. I was a bit of a nervous wreck that day. And to see this butterfly reflecting back to me exactly my state was a pretty cool sign. And I think it's a brilliant metaphor for how a lot of people approach their language learning. Flutter, 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 help me get out of this this window, bash, 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 like trying to, like get out of trying to fly out of a closed window. It's not going to happen, is it? And with language learning, I've noticed this a lot with the people that talk to me about their blocks with language learning. They're like shoulding on themselves the entire time. I should be able to do this. I'm not dedicating the time. I can't remember the words. I should be better than this. I need to really discipline myself, and I'm not managing it. And it's all that striving and all that pent-up energy is what's going to stop them from getting towards their fluency dream. And if they could just do what the butterfly did next, it just took a rest. It found a little curtain hook and it just stopped. And it stopped there for about 2 hours, I'm not kidding you. And it had an immediate calming effect on me. I was like, oh yes, breathe, it's all okay. And that's exactly the energy that we need to bring to our language learning. So no more shoulding on yourself, no more being hard on yourself for not taking the time to practice your language. Right now, I would like you to just set one tiny intention for your language learning. Something that you're going to do, maybe as a habit, most days this week, or even just do one little thing. 5 minutes of something that feels really joyful to you, something that feels like a real treat. So for me, I've been slacking on my Portuguese practice recently. I've got a degree in Portuguese and Spanish, but the Portuguese side has, just fallen by the wayside a little bit in the last couple of decades, actually. It's still there, kind of, but I'm not really talking, and I'm not doing it consistently enough. That's the other thing. Consistency is what gets us fluent. So today's call to action, if you only do one thing after watching this video, set yourself one joyful language practice goal that you will do between now and next week, and let me know in the comments below what it's going to be, and I will check up on you. I'm rooting for you. I'm super excited about creating a lovely heart-led community of like-minded souls all around the world that want to practice our language learning in a light and joyful way. So what's your language? What is the joyful practice that you're going to do? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want a little bit more accountability, I've got a Facebook group, which I've not been great at posting in, but I'm going to do that today and get people to check in regularly. I'm going to work out how to set up one of those weekly posts whereby people just check in every week, because it needs to be something that you do regularly. And if you do it with other people together, working towards our best selves, this is such a powerful shift in our practices, our habits, and in showing up as the person that we want to be. I hope that helps. I'm really looking forward to hearing how you get on, and I wish you the best of luck. Thanks for watching. Take good care. Oh, and stop ignoring the signs. The time is perfect right now. You don't need a butterfly. You don't need a hawk to go past. I saw one of those yesterday. I see a million birds of prey out my windows and in the garden and stuff. And I'm like, it's a sign. And then I ignore them. Don't ignore the signs. The signs are there to uplift us, to bring us back to awe and wonder, which is our natural birthright, our natural state, before the world taught us to dim our lights and to stop believing in magic and to be sensible and do things that are useful. I'm all about the play. I would love it if you would get playful in your language learning with me, and together we will raise each other higher. Keep going in the direction of your massive language learning dreams, my friend. It doesn't have to be hard, it has to be light, fun and joyful. Thanks for watching. Take care. Leave it in the comment and let me know in the comments below. And let me get... who am I actually? I forgot to introduce myself again. I'm Louisa. I'm a translator and a creator of language learning materials with specialisation in psychology and language learning. Does that make sense? Hello, Milano. Thank you for the sign. So I was going to make this. I've been trying to make this video for about 2 weeks now. You are a natural language learner, my love. You are a natural language learner, my love. You are a natural language learner.